Welcome back to Guru Beauty. I am Jodie and I'm sharing with you a bunch of products that I have purchased over the month of June. I also have a bunch of products that I've been sent that I want to show you. First up, I did make a trip to Sephora recently on a Sydney trip and I purchased this large compact from Marc Jacobs. This is the Light Filtering Contour Powder Duo in the 40 Mirage filter shade. This is a really nice matte cool toned bronzer and more of a yellow toned highlighter. Both of those products are quite matte, so you're going to get a nice sort of chiseled contour out of that duo. Have really enjoyed it, would definitely recommend that one so far. Also, I picked up a lip product from Bite Beauty. They call this the Matte Cream Lip Crown and it's in the shade Peche, a peachy toned red. This is more of like a wearable everyday red. Also, I picked up a couple of products from ITCosmetics. This is their Luxe High Performance Hydrating Eyeshadow Trio and this one is in the shade combination Pretty in Amber. You open up the bottom end and you've got a really nice little mirror and some little mini sponge tip applicators, and then the three shades are absolutely beautiful. Again, this is the Pretty in Amber trio from ITCosmetics. I also picked up a product that I have not seen or have not heard about before. I really love the ITCosmetics Bye Bye Undereye, and they've released this little purse friendly duo ended product. It has a Hello Light Brightener on one end and a Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer on the other end. I've really been enjoying the shade Tan in the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer lately, so I got that shade, and the Hello Light Liquid Brightener is in Nude Radiance on the other end. So really looking forward to seeing how this one goes, particularly for touch-ups throughout the day. Next up, I have been shopping at Strawberry Net. I have purchased my very favourite facial cleansing oil. This is the Dermalogica PRECLEANSE. Finally, it has come in a pump. I also picked up a new perfume that I first smelt at Maya. This one is from Givenchy. It's the DAHLIA DIVIN. It smells beautiful. It's very floral. It's perfect for this time of year here in Australia. We're in the fall and winter. It's very sort of sensual and it's a nice, rich, complex floral. I also picked up from Strawberry Net a Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Really looking forward to giving this one a try with the new Ultimate Coverage Cream Foundation. I've heard very good things from oily skinned ladies. If you've tried the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, let me know down below what you thought of it. Next up, Net-a-Porter had a fantastic deal with free shipping. So what I picked up was a replacement of my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is a lovely refreshing spray that has a tiny amount of oil in it. It's beautiful as a primer underneath your foundation. It creates a beautiful radiant glow. It's also a nice finishing spray over your powder or for a nice refreshing mist throughout the day as well. Gorgeous product. I love it, and I always replace the bottle when I go through it. One of my favorite face mists of all time. And I also picked up some new products from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. Light Wonder is what it's called from Charlotte Tilbury. It is an SPF 15. I chose the shade number 4. I think this one will work for me. They describe this as giving you a daily luminous tint with SPF 15. Love everything I've tried from Charlotte Tilbury. And I also picked up 3 of her eyeshadow creams. These are called the Eyes to Mesmerize, and she has about 6 different shades available. We've got Norma Jean, a beautiful shimmery champagne shade. Next down we've got a lovely gold shade. That is the Bette Davis Eyes shade. And then we've got a nice sort of chocolatey brown cocoa type shade. That is the Mona Lisa. So 3 very neutral type shades, all very shimmery, and looking forward to seeing how they perform on my eye. Speaking of eye creams, I did make a stop at the Tom Ford counter when I was last in Sydney at the David Jones store. Tom Ford is one of those brands that actually releases according to the season in Australia. So there's usually about a 6-month lag on releases in Australia. What they release in the Northern Hemisphere in the winter time will usually release here in Australia in the Australian winter time. So these were out a little while ago around the rest of the world, but I was very pleased to see them on counter. The Tom Ford Cream Colour for Eyes, platinum up top. It's like a lovely taupey shimmery shade, and and then Spice, a deeper brown. The Tom Ford eye color creams are quite similar to the Eyes to Mesmerize Charlotte Tilbury eye creams. You need a very little amount to get a beautiful color payoff. Beautiful products. Really looking forward to seeing if there's a difference between the two in terms of how they perform on my eye. Also, I did check out a new range of lip colors while I was at the Tom Ford counter. There is a new range of lip color mattes in store there at David Jones, and I picked up 3 out of probably about 12 new shades available there. They come in their traditional beautiful Tom Ford packaging with that black enamel with the gold trim, so classy and gorgeous. I got the very sort of bright orangey red type shade Flame. I'm not wearing that on my lips, but it's a very similar color to what I'm wearing today. Next I got a very sort of neutral pink called First Time, and then this one is called Velvet Violet. They are beautifully matte, they are creamy. I was also lucky enough to get a little mini sample of a shade that hasn't been available before in a sample shade. This is Pink Dusk in the normal lip color. Pink Dusk just has a little bit of a shine to it. The lip color mattes from Tom Ford are a beautiful, comfortable formulation on the lips, and I love all 3 of these shades. They are gorgeous. While I was there, Brendan also gave me a little glimpse into what's coming up from Tom Ford. There's a lot of wonderful new products releasing. Get ready, there's a new mini lipstick collection coming out. Remember Lips and Boys last year? Well, guess what? There is Lips and Girls launching. And even more exciting, when I was at the Perth counter at David Jones recently, the lady there told me that she has successfully made a bid to get that collection over here in Perth. They retailed, I think last year, for about $45 or $46 per mini Tom Ford lipstick in the Lips and Boys collection, so it'll probably be priced similarly. Definitely stay tuned for more, or ask at your local David Jones counter whether they'll be getting in the Lips and Girls collection. Stay tuned for more. Very exciting. I loved that collection. Moving on now to David Jones. I've made a couple of trips to David Jones recently and picked up some new products. First up, from Estee Lauder, picked up their Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil in the shade Burgundy Suede. This is a lovely, lovely warm brown shade. It's got a really nice kind of shimmer to it, very creamy, blends out beautifully. And I also picked up an eyeshadow palette from Estee Lauder. Their Pure Color Envy Sculpting Eyeshadow 5 color palette in the shade 09 Fierce Safari, and it's a beautiful range of sort of golds and olives and browns and ivories. It's a little bit different to other eyeshadow palettes that I have. I haven't tried any of these Pure Envy ones from Estee Lauder, so I'll be looking forward to giving that one a try. I also stopped by the Laura Mercier counter to check out the new Silk Cream foundations. They're both called Photo Edition Silk Cream foundations. They've released a moisturizing formula, and they have slightly reformulated the traditional Silk Cream foundation. It is oil free. I've taken home samples of each of those foundations and will be letting you know a little bit more about them. I really have enjoyed the Laura Mercier Silk Cream foundation, so we'll see if it's a change for the better or the worse. I also made a stop at the Chanel counter. They have a beautiful new collection out. You would have seen some sort of stripy le beige blushes and bronzers. I didn't pick up either of those. I felt like neither of those did much for my skin, but I did pick up the limited edition illuminating powder. It's a beautiful little velvet packaging with its own Chanel brush. It comes in the traditional Chanel packaging with the gorgeous, gorgeous little embossed flower. This is like an illuminating bronzer to warm up your skin. It's kind of got like a gold sort of radiance, so it would be one that you would use with a fluffy brush all over your face in like an E3 type motion. Haven't used that one on my face yet, but looking forward to giving it a try. They've also released a couple new Le Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Colour sticks. My local David Jones only had 2 of the 3 shades available. Now I've been told that they are actually replacing the Le Blush Creme from Chanel, the blush creams in the pans, which I really, really love. So hopefully these are as good. This shade here is like their more bronzy tone, but you can see it's like a blushy bronzy shade. It's called Blush Number 20. I think that you could wear this as a bronzer and blush in one. And then the other one that I got is the Blush Number 21. It's a pink that is just going to blend in really nicely for a lovely wash of just, you know, a pop of pink. And I did also pick up one more thing from the Chanel collection. This is called the Fresh Effect eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow crown. I think they've released about 5 different shades of this. This is the 127 Laurier Rose shade. Very, very creamy, and really looking forward to having a bit of a play with that. Also stopped by the Dior counter. I've been seeing many Instagram shots of this little tie-dye collection from Dior. This is called the Dior Skin Nude Tan Tie-Dye Edition, and it's in the shade 002 Coral Sunset. You can see that tie-dye fashion with a lot of sort of peaches and pinks with a little white ripple through the middle. It does come with its very own little Dior kabuki brush. What else? I stopped by Maya. While I was there, I also picked up the new chubby stick from Clinique that they call the Sculpting Contour. They've also released 2 new highlight shades in the chubby stick. This is just another one of those, you know, contour pencils. Have not tried this yet on my face, but you can see it starts off very, very brown. You'd obviously blend that out under your cheekbones, down your nose, blend that out with a beauty blender and look all chiseled and slimmed down. Let me know if you've tried that one from Clinique. That is everything that I picked up from Maya. I have also been to ITCosmetics, a couple new products available there. They have released the new little black book of bronzers from Too Faced. This is how big it is next to my face. This is one of those products that is probably not all that practical. It's quite a big product in terms of storing it, but it is really gorgeous. It includes all of these bronzers from Too Faced's bronzer collection. They do bronzers very, very well, and in fact I'm wearing Too Faced bronzers today. You've got mattes, you've got shimmeries, you've got a highlighter in there with the snow bunny. Really gorgeous, and just can't resist it. So, so cute. Also picked up the new Too Faced Sugar Pop Sugary Sweet eyeshadow collection palette. I really like these Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. While we've got some really vivid shades here, you can do neutral looks, you can do bright looks, you can do everyday looks and crazy looks. Really, really nice eyeshadow palette. And finally from ITCosmetics, a product I picked up from Bare Minerals. Traditionally, I find Bare Minerals, particularly their palettes, a little bit hit and miss, but I was really impressed with the swatches in store, so bought this and have really enjoyed this on my face. This is the Bare Minerals California Breeze Multi-Effect Bronzing Duo. Contour palettes are just the thing right now. It's a real craze, isn't it? Comes in cardboard packaging, very slimline, nice for travel, and you've got in here a lovely range of 3 shades. You've got a really nice cool toned matte bronzer called the Ocean View, a really nice shimmery highlight called the Shining Moment, and the High Dive, a warmer bronzer there. Really have been impressed with that I've used it a couple of times now and would absolutely recommend it. Where else have I been? ITCosmetics. I have picked up a few new products there. Finally, I have succumbed and bought the Hourglass 1.5mm mechanical gel eyeliner. Have heard wonderful things about this product. There are 3 liners in here. It's a very, very fine eyeliner pencil, very black apparently, and beautiful for the waterline. So Guru is going to put that to the test. We'll see if it's worth the spend or not. Also, they have stocked the brand new Glam Glow Super Cleanse Daily Clearing Cleanser. It's a mud to foam cleanser that I am looking forward to using. I have actually got the black one, the Youth Mud one that has released in the US. I'm told it's coming out later this year, so looking forward to trying the one that has released at ITCosmetics, the white one. And finally, I picked up a couple of the Stila Aqua Glow watercolor blushes. I picked up the shade Shimmering Lotus and also the shade Water Lily. This is a very interesting product. Be very, very careful to make sure you shake this product well. You want to make sure that everything is mixed very well when you use it, otherwise it's going to come out like an oily mess. That was the mistake I used when I first used it. And it comes with an interesting dispenser. It's almost like a loose powder dispenser, but it just helps to keep the liquid in the jar and give you a little bit of product at a time. This one is Shimmering Lotus. It's quite watery. This is something that you just kind of tap onto your cheeks and build it up. It works better with some foundations than others. This is what Shimmering Lotus looks like. It's perfect if you were wearing like more of a wet type foundation, like a tinted moisturizer or something like that. You can see it just gives you a lovely type flush, and you just blend that in either with your finger, with a brush, or even with a beauty blender. Lovely shade there. And the other shade I got, Water Lily. I haven't actually worn that one on my face yet. This is what it looks like. It's just a slightly rosier tone on my hand there for something just a little bit deeper. That one is Water Lily. I think there's about 3 or 4 different shades available. If you do pick them up, do make sure that you shake the product very well before using to get the best out of that product. That is everything that I have picked up from ITCosmetics. Moving on to Priceline. The first product that I picked up from Priceline is the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting UV Cream Moisturizer with SPF 30. Comes with a nice pump, 50 mils of product, but I still found that this was a little bit too heavy for my skin. I found that foundation didn't sit quite as nicely over the top of that. A product that I have now switched to that I'm really enjoying a lot more is the Olay Regenerist Revitalizing UV Lotion Moisturizer, and this has SPF 15, but it is definitely lighter than the other SPF 30, so I am enjoying this one a little bit better under my makeup, and I'm still keeping with the Regenerist line and getting the same benefits from the Regenerist ingredients here, so I feel like my trial is still a pretty fair one. Also, while I was checking out Olay products, I picked up a nice little size of the Olay Total Effects Pore Minimizing CC Cream with Sunscreen. Got this one in the medium shade. It also is available in a light shade. Apparently it minimizes pores, it enhances brightness, it smoothens lines and wrinkles, it evens your skin tone, reduces the appearance of spots, enhances the look of firmness, and moisturizes. I could do with all of those things. And I also picked up the Olay Regenerist CC Complexion Corrector, again in the shade medium. This one they say contains moisturizer, serum, and sheer foundation, and also gives you SPF 15. So broadening my horizons there on the Olay front. Alright, now moving on to some products that I have been sent. First up, the Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturizer in Cocoa Glow. I have tried this product before. You need to be careful that you're not standing on tiles. It can get very slippery when you're spraying moisturizer all over the cook shop. So just be careful and make sure you stand on a bath mat, but a really nice quick product, which is actually really quite nice for winter. It doesn't take quite as long to get product all over you when you're just spraying it. I'm also quite overwhelmed by a huge bag of Physicians Formula products that I have been sent, and I have noticed that Priceline's Physician Formula display has been updated with all of these beautiful new products. I have really enjoyed Physicians Formula face powders over the years, and there are plenty of new products in store. I just have to show you some of them because they are so beautifully packaged. I've got to show you this Physicians Formula Argan Wear Ultra Nourishing Argan Oil Blush. This is so gorgeous. You've got this beautiful glittery overspray, so pretty. This glowing nude blush from the Nude Wear range, such beautiful packaging with a little rose gold bow. Oh, I've got to show you this. This is gorgeous. Another Touch of Glow palette from the Nude Wear line. Again, this gorgeous shimmery rose gold packaging with the rose gold bow and the pearl. Finally, I'll just show you this one as well because it's so gorgeous. This is the Argan Wear Ultra Nourishing Argan Oil Bronzer. Oh, look at that powder. Can you see it? Absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait to try those products from Physicians Formula. I've been recently sent some products from Skinstitute. Skinstitute is a serious skincare brand. I have used a couple of products from Skinstitute years ago, and the company that reached out to me has sent me some of the products from their range, including their glycolic cleanser. This one is 12% glycolic in this cleanser, and it's not only a cleanser, you can also leave it on your face for a little bit longer as a treatment. I've been responding very well lately to glycolic products, so looking forward to integrating that one into my skincare routine. Also, they sent me the glycolic scrub. This one is 14% for deep cleansing and exfoliating. All of these products are made in Australia and normally retail, I think, for around $40 or $50. I'll include links and prices down below for these products. A couple more products that I was sent from Skinstitute. The Moisture Defense for Normal Skin. This is intense hydration with antioxidants. This one is apparently for normal skin and combination skin. Also, the Retinol Serum. This one reverses reverses, prevents and repairs the appearance of skin damage. 30 mils of product here. You apply 1 pump every other evening on clean, dry skin. They make a powder vitamin C that you can add to this to increase the potency. So looking forward to trying those products. I'm just sort of maintaining a regular routine with the Olay products, and then I won't introduce any new skincare until I, am comfortable with what's happening with Olay. I also was sent some products from Mirage. They've sent me a few new products. First up, the Lash Whip, and this is described as a mascara root tight liner. So haven't used this one yet, but I'm thinking it might be similar to the ITCosmetics one. They've also sent me 3 colors of their Forbidden Ink eyeliners. These are mechanical pencils with a built-in sharpener, which I love. Their packaging is awesome. They have sent me a white sort of creamy shade. I've also got a nice bright blue shade and a brown shade. And they've also sent me 3 different shades of their lip pencil duos. These are double-ended lip pencil duos, and they are beautiful shades, really neutral shades, which are just right up my alley. I think these are very, very purse friendly. You've got 2 different shades for the space of 1 lip pencil. Also, Modiva reached out to me. I am trying out one of their new professional curling irons. This is a 25mm curling wand. I think this one may be of interest to those of you out there who are Aussies and who may not have the budget for GHD. So looking forward to trying this one from Modiva and letting you know my thoughts on that. They also sent me a protective matte, which goes very nice with these very hot styling products. Finally, I've been sent some products from Jurlique. They sent me a Jurlique Rosewater Balancing Mist. This is a cult product from Jurlique. They also sent me a Skin Balancing Face Oil. They describe this as a deeply moisturizing treatment oil. This one might be really nice to add to my nighttime routine. And they also sent me a Jurlique Balancing Daycare Cream, which is a line smoothing protective moisturizer. So stay tuned. Let me know if you have tried any of those products from Jurlique. That is everything. I'm exhausted. I'm certainly sick of my own voice. Please let me know what you've picked up recently and what your thoughts were. I would, as always, love to hear from you and love to learn from you. So let me know all about it down below. Have yourself a gorgeous day. Don't forget you are beautiful. Worry about not just looking it though. Make sure you be it. And I will see you again really, really soon. Bye.